Super Smash Bros. Brawl! Yeah. What can I say? It's a good game. Bye. Kidding. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is the third game in the trilogy of Smash Bros. First time I played ever Smash Bros. The first game on the N64 was, I think it was for my 10th birthday. I'm not sure. It was my 10th or 8th or 9th, one of those ages. And I got it with my N64. It was one of the first games I got for my N64, and I enjoyed it. It was a fun, mindless fighting game, which I had tons of fun with. The thing about Smash Bros. Games, they are better, ever so much better with a friend, because you can trash talk, have fun, is so much more. Without that, it really kind of devolves into very mind-numbing situations that just really doesn't feel so fulfilling. But though in later installments in the series they added in different trophies, stickers, and other collectible items that make you feel like you're actually running towards something, you're gaining something in the game. Same thing what they did with Melee, which a lot of people still consider as better than Brawl. I don't know about that. Melee was okay. I did like a few things about it, but I didn't unlock every character because that's fucking nearly impossible to do, because it's so fucking vacuous at some points. But in here, it is such a better game. They lowered down the requirements to get these characters, because, you know, just before it was just fucking buttfuck retarded how to gain characters. Like, you beat on super hard with one life. It's like, fuck you! Or play 7,000 hours of gameplay just to unlock Ganondorf or something like that. But in here, they really added so much more. Mostly with the Subspace Embassy. My god, the cutscenes are so beautiful. Barely, you don't need lines of dialogue. Just the expressions of the characters just tell a story in itself, far better than any Sonic game and half-assed voice acting crew they can get their hands on, or say yes to the voice actors they have to get for Sonic now. I know they took out Dan Green as Knuckles, but fuck you. Though in this game that there are just some characters which don't really make sense that have business of being here, like Snake. But hey, the Metal Gear Solid games are pretty fun, so what the hell. And they added a bunch of characters like Lucas, and my personal favorite, the Pokemon trainer. Is such a great... It's a game, it's kind of like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It's okay when you're alone, but it's so much funner with friends. Great party game, and 4 different ways to play with your controller, fantastic. I still use a GameCube controller because that's the best one. I had this joking. The adventure mode's fun. Some of the fun platforming battling I ever had. The sticker system is fantastic. I like that. It took me a while to realize, what the hell is this for? Oh, to upgrade stats. Okay. Don't you think it's kind of sad the sticker system in Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a far more deeper RPG element than anything that Fable's ever done? You know. Anyway, it's a bit harsh, but true. Sad but true. They added more Pokemon characters, which I'm happy about. Lucario and the Pokemon Trainer. Great. I'm sad they took out Mewtwo, because I thought he was an interesting, he was a big bad villain of the series for a while there. Lucario is awesome. I loved him in the Mystery of Mew movie he was in. Fucking bawled my eyes out at the end of that movie. It's so sad, but it's such a great film by itself. Then we got the Pokemon Trainer, aka Ash, or whatever you want to call him. He has a Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. He has the 3 main characters. And I just think that's 3 main starter Pokemon, which I think is kind of cool. Charizard's just there for I would say fan service in a positive way that's not really perverse. They bring in Zero Suit Samus, which her skin tight costume apparently gives her really any sense of respect anyway. Even though after Other N, her character has been besmirched and violently raped in every orifice, but whatever character that she supposedly had. I'm not gonna go through every character. Fuck that noise. There's like 36 of them. But the ones that really catch my eye is Lucas from Mother 3. I like the Mother series. It's a fun, wacky, modern RPG with great comedy. It's just such a fun game. There's different modes to it as always. It's gonna keep you busy for a long, long time. Uh, this game has so much, but so little at its core. There's so much stuff that you can use, but it just takes a while to get there. You get Wario with his WarioWare costume with the WarioWare games, which I don't really care for, but I do like they give him this original costume and the color palette of Wario Land 3, or that black and white costume. Anything else I can say? It's a great game, great party game. I know some people try to have like sporting events and tournaments and outlaw characters like King DDD's spin thing, and they have rosters. It's like they're trying to make this a goddamn science, but it's meant for fun. Okay, like you're supposed to have fun and shit around with your friends, you know. But just like a ranking system, how Meta Knight's the best character and how Ganondorf's the worst character, stuff like that. I'm just happy they add tons of characters. I wish they would add more. Like I think Banjo-Kazooie should be rightfully in there. Yeah, but you know, Rare had to go off and fuck off and go with Microsoft. Stupid British slimy bastards. Though probably the biggest addition in here is Sonic, of course. The only reason he got in here is because, you know, his series been for the past couple years, probably not until he got a little minor boost from Sonic Colors, and those wisps are so not ripping off Luma. His moveset's okay. I'm glad they brought in some music from Crush 40. I haven't messed around with the custom stages. I don't really care for that. Other things I'd like to see, probably some other characters. Bomberman probably deserves it to be here. Maybe Pac-Man from the 3D games, but hey, it's only so much you can ask for third-party developers, you know. It's like, fuck, if Master Chief gets in here, I think of myself a little nigh on rope. But, aside from that, the only other thing I want to see a character in here is probably Waluigi. He probably has more right to be in rather than Brawl, you know. Assist trophy my ass. But, yeah. They finally brought in special finishing moves to the Final Smash, which, they're pretty fascinating. They are definitely a momentum shifter during the heat of battle. Yeah. Nothing really much to say. This is my last video of 2010. I hope you've enjoyed. May hope new things coming next year, and, Happy New Year. Bye.